Hi Aries, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 16th to the 31st of December. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, or could be happening sometime in the future. And also, please remember that these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Also, cross watchers, please remember that these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. However, it resonates with you. Ooh, okay. Feeling really stuck but withdrawing from a situation that is seeds well planted. It's almost like you've withdrawn your energy from a connection, even though seeds have been planted between both you and this other person. Feel that you're working really hard on trying to come towards them though, because we've got these cards here, the Three of Pentacles. So working on your current situation in order to move forward, in order to re-water these seeds. And you do want to be victorious, you want to come towards them like it was yesterday, but there's a process for you, an internal process, perhaps an emotional or psychological kind of rewiring that you need to do in order to come towards them. But the Prince of Wands, sending that fiery Aries energy out and enthusiastically saying, hi, how are you doing? I'm not going anywhere this time. In true Aries style, I'm here to stay. They're not just seeds well planted. We can work through anything, but I'm not going to go anywhere because I do see you as kind of like the ultimate relationship. You do want something that's very physical and very tangible with them. You want something that's very committed moving forwards and no more of that kind of stealer energy. You're not going to remove your energy from the situation. It's about making definitive decisions moving forward. So I feel that when, like, we've got the Chariot card here, so wanting to move towards them really, really swiftly, but then there's a process for you. And I feel for you, Aries, in order to feel worthy, in order to feel like you've got all your ducks in a row, in order to feel whole again, you're working really hard on your financial situation. I feel that you are heavily invested in tying up loose ends and making your life a little bit more streamlined. But this has been taking a long time, so trying to get your finances into a ship-shape kind of I forgot what I was going to say then. Thank you. Ship-shape. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a loop. Ship shape, even. Are you trying to say ship shape? Trying to get your finances ship shape in order to feel whole and balanced. So I feel it has a lot to do with security, a lot to do with financial stability, a lot to do with how you view yourself as a person. So getting all this abundance here through working really, really hard, putting that money into, I don't know, paying off debts, maybe makes you more balanced, makes you feel balanced, and makes you feel like you are going to progress. You are progressing with that Chariot card personally, but also when you come towards somebody, when you interact with them and you recommit to this course of action with these seeds well planted, once you recommit to that, you kind of like, the precursor to it is making sure that you have all the finances that you need in order to move forward. So it's kind of like clearing the decks. It's making yourself ship shape in order to move forward. Wow, look at that, the rebirth card. Da da da, reborn. It's about you rebirthing. I said that 2021, okay. I feel that a lot of people are going to live their lives, or start 2021. The first quarter of 2021 is going to be very transformative for a lot of people. They are going to be shedding a lot of things that they no longer need, and that is finances. They're going to be looking at their lives and saying, I don't need all these frivolous things, because we don't need material stuff. We don't. It just weighs us down. We are told by advertising companies, you'll be a fantastic person if you drive a Lexus. Really? You could be an absolute, I hate to say it, prick and drive a Lexus. The car it doesn't have a personality, but the person inside the car does. And if they're a bit of a shitty person, driving a Lexus won't make you a better person. You have to transform. So it's about personal progression rather than material progression. And I think a lot of people are going to, or are wakening up to that way of life. They're saying, I am no longer going to buy into this consumerist way of life. I'm no longer going to bind myself to even the most insignificant things. You think about it, right? Mobile phone contract. You can't get, if you do a SIM only, okay, fair enough. But we're all, oh yeah, get the latest iPhone, or get the latest Samsung, or get the latest this, that, and the other. Okay. But they tie you into a 24 or a 36-month contract, which means that you are bound every month to pay that money to your service provider. Just for a shiny new handset? Really? Do you really need that? How about saving the money and just having the same handset that you've had and just paying for the SIM? I was amazed, right? I rang my service provider and I said my mother's contract is up for renewal, and I was going to talk to her about it because it actually comes out of my bank account. And you know what she said to me? She went, I don't need a new handset. I'm quite happy with the one I've got. And I was like, right, okay. I said, if you do that, then I will save, because I pay the bill, I will save something like £20 a month. It may not seem a lot, but when you look at it and over all of those months, or, you know, we've got 12 months in a year, that's a lot of a saving for me. And I thought, yeah, actually, let's get a bit more savvy. I am an Aries. And I like shiny tech and I like shiny things, but no more, because it just weighs you down after a while. I've got lots and lots and lots of things that I need to shed. And the first thing I do in order to be reborn is to get my finances in shape and to shed everything that no longer serves me, which is a lot of material stuff. I need to get rid of it. So yeah, coming out reborn. A new way of life, a new way of living, a new way of loving, a personal progression. Beautiful. And the Fool, you are going to take that leap of faith. And I feel that when you do find yourself in equilibrium, you can make forward movement, you can reach out, you can talk to somebody, you can reconnect and spark those seeds again back into existence. But it's a lot about you feeling whole as a person, and a lot about you shedding old ideologies. So it could be an old way of life, it could be an old way of loving, an old way of living, an old way of viewing yourself, more importantly. Look at that, 5 of Cups, one that got away. Yeah. But you allowed that to happen. You stole your energy away from the situation. You didn't want to interact with them. And it very well could be that you're not in communication with this person. You're looking mournfully at this situation and went, oh, they are the one that got away. But you still don't want to interact with them until you come out reborn. And there we go. Princess of Cups. Accept my friendly cup. And the 5 of Wands. Do I do this? Do I not? New way of life. Everything's always a little bit daunting. So we've never, you know, it's unknown territory. It is the full energy. It is just taking a leap of faith and saying, Static lives for living. Okay, we're never guaranteed. We're never guaranteed. Every day should be a blessing. Every single day we should wake up with gratitude in our heart and say thank you. Don't ever take it for granted. Don't ever take it for granted. Four of Wands, committing to your own future. And you do see these seeds well planted as a Ten of Cups. And you want it to be something that is very emotionally charged. Something that you can be yourself with. The pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So no wonder you want to shed loads of things and come out the opposite side a brand new person. You want to rewater these seeds and come in at this connection, at this relationship as with a completely different heart space mindset. Interact with them in a completely different way. Wow. And look at that. You turned up in your own reading. Queen of Wands, look at you. Go, Aries. Have no release own word with yourself. And almost saying, I'm not going back to an old way of life. I'm not going back to old ideologies. I am forward. I'm progressive. What are we, Aries? We're forward moving. We're passionate about the future. We can do this. And it's like talking yourself, having that little huddle with yourself and saying, you can do it. You can move forward. You can break free of cycles that no longer serve you. And look at this, Two of Pentacles. Do I do it? Do I not? Just do it. What's the worst that could happen? You could end up enjoying it. It could be successful. But you'll never know unless you try it. And that goes for any sphere of your life. Love, career, whatever. A lifestyle choice. Just take a leap of faith. Princess of Swords. Communication. Only tiny, but it's the truth. You do want to rewater these seeds. You want to get to know this person again. Yeah. Equilibrium and balance. You feel balanced now. The Nine of Pentacles. I want to offer you a new emotional situation. I want to rewater these seeds. I want to nurture myself, and I adore you. And I want to tell you that. And that is who you are to me with that King of Pentacles. And I'm making these changes, these incremental routine changes to my 3D sphere in order to come towards you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful progressive energy. Just absolutely gorgeous. So making those tiny changes, those £20 a month changes, affects you in the long term. It frees you. Don't worry about what other people have got. Worry about the life that you want to lead, the person that you want to be, and what you want to get out of these years, these days, years, months on planet Earth. What you want to truly do with them. What would make your heart sing? For me, it would be financial freedom. And not in massive oodles, millions or whatever, because even if you have a fantasy about winning the lottery, we'll talk about it in these terms, winning the lottery, wow, financial freedom, no, it isn't. It's just more burden. And if you think, oh, she's talking a load of crackers, I'm not. If you look at the stories about people who have, normal people who have won an extraordinarily obscene amount of money, how they have lived their lives since. When I mean financial freedom, I mean not having any bills, not owing money to anybody, not having any credit cards, nothing like that, but having enough in the bank that I can say, I can stand on my own 2 feet, I can go and buy that fish and chips if I want to, if it makes my heart sing. It's not about having a massive house or a car or anything like that, because they too are trappings. Doesn't mean to say I don't like them, because I do, but I don't want to buy into that way of life, because it just means I'll be more trapped. I won't be able to move freely. I feel like a nomad. What am I talking about, moving freely? It's about freedom. It's moving your energy in different ways. I want to help people. So for me, winning the lottery, I'd probably give the majority of it away to good causes and to help people and communities, because that's what it's about. It's about helping others. So I wouldn't use it for, you know, fast cars and whatever else. Really? You know, I mean, I think it's great, but what have you got at the end of it? Wow. You know. So, yeah. Anyway, I digress. Routine incremental changes allows you to be the person that you want to be, to come towards somebody, to have a fruitful relationship and the Sun, looking forward to a bright future, because you have got rid of those constraints that are holding you back, and it seems to be very intertwined with finances. Feeling your self-worth through kind of like materialism. Once you start pay all that off and stop buying into that consumerist society, you will see how free you are. You can do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. Okay. That's the one thing that I don't like. I go to work. I do a 9-to-5 job. I go to work every single day. And I have to go to work. Because I run a car. And I have financial obligations. Not that I'm resentful. I own the fact that I need to get X amount of money into the bank every month to pay those bills. But once they're reduced, I won't need to restrict myself so much, I feel. Okay, so how does the other person feel about Aries? Well, they want a brand new beginning with you. A challenging beginning, because both of you shared something before, even though it was just seeds well planted or just didn't fulfill its full potential. But this person's really fired up for the future. Very much like you, mirroring you. Yeah, let's go. Let's just do this thing. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity very well. It could be another Aries that you're dealing with, but very forward, very progressive, very confident about the future. 5 of Fire. Competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So seeds well planted. They felt like they were competing with other people for your attention, but they do want to come towards you as very passionate, reassured. They want to gallivant off with you into the sunset, Aries, and they want to say, yeah, let's go do this thing. This is exciting. Let's go and do it. So I feel that when you do send communication out, or you do have a conversation, however it resonates with you, this person here gets this like second wind, and they want to nurture this connection again. They want to get to know you. They want to take a leap of faith. They're mirroring you now. They want to say, yeah, let's just run off into the sunset. Let's just try something completely bonkers and new. Let's just do it. Ace of Fire, brand new beginning. Brand new passionate start. Beautiful. And the 4 of Fire. You've come into your own joy, contentment and gratitude. And the reason? Because they do see you as a soulmate energy. And they feel divinely guided. They feel that this is a wish upon a star for them. Yeah. They want to come towards you. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honour your commitments. Your commitment to your own happiness. So they do want to move you and them in a very passionate way, but a very steady way as well, because they want to get to know you again. Into a different space. For this to become a relationship. Away from just misery. They want to be victorious. They want both of you to resolve this issue, whatever it is. And they have been waiting on the sidelines, I feel. 6 of Water. So it is something way back from the past, and I feel it's something intertwined with childhood, perhaps childhood sweethearts, teenage sweethearts, or it's intertwined with your formative years. So this person, you have known each other before, and this person's looking back on the situation and saying, I wish things were a bit different, or I wish things were much simpler back then. And that's how I want to get back to a simpler way of life. Everything was simple when I was a kid. When you get to adulthood, it starts to go a little bit more kind of like sticky. I don't really want that anymore. Yeah, just don't ever you lose that childhood exuberance for life. And I feel that that's what's battered out of us as we get older and we get adults. We take on all these extraordinary responsibilities. you know, that we're told this is how life should be. Well, it's not really. I don't feel that we should be living life like this, but okay, we've got success from your romance angels and angel answers. Meditation brings answers, and perfect timing, which is beautiful. Yeah, I don't feel that we should, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. This isn't how we're supposed to live. So once you look at it in those terms, things come, yeah, extraordinary things happen. So success, let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. Yep, don't push it, just go with it, just keep doing what you're doing on a routine basis, just keep chipping away at it, it will be fine. Meditation brings answers. We've got codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. What is stopping you from watering these seeds? And it very well could be finances, codependent behaviours, overspending, blah blah blah. If you didn't have all those trappings, would that be isn't that the fly in the ointment in a relationship? That's what you got to say. Got to ask yourself even. Perfect timing, playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit a fun to shine. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. We've also got here, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And what else do we need to know? So anything that's codependent could be materialism, could be a way of looking at yourself. It could be the way that you interact with people. It could be anything that's cyclic. You need to work through it, own it, work through it, resolve it, let go. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, and honeymoon, sitting in the same space as each other. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It's beautiful. And what else do we need to know? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And what else do we need to know? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Stay optimistic about your love life. And what was the thing about spirituality? Your love life is being influenced by a religious upbringing, the spiritual path. It's definitely being influenced by your spiritual path, but there is some significant difference between you and the other person. Okay, it could be geographical location, it could be career, it could be age, it could be any matter of things, but there is a significant difference between both of you. And certainly for you, there are issues that you need to resolve within yourself in order to move forward. So get cracking, Aries. The energy is gaining momentum. Prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, not just in monetary terms, because you'll have extra coin in the bank, but also in spiritual terms as well. Okay. We also have a new start is coming. Wow, how many cards? No, we're not going to take that many, thank you. We've got your dreams need a practical plan. Have faith in your dreams. There's a lot of dreaming going on, Aries. Balance spirituality and practicality. A fiery climax approaches. Look at the bigger picture, your future. Oh, time to release negativity. We're just getting there, aren't we? Your commitment is being tested. A time for healing. A new romantic cycle begins. And be bold and make the first move. What a beautiful reading. I hope it made sense. If it did resonate with you, Aries, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. It's probably more important than anything else. And I love you. Oh, happy Christmas. Stay safe. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a fabulous 2022. And I'll see you in the new year. Love you loads. Take care.